Welcome to New Archery Products. We hunt with confidence.
Hey, welcome to the Wanakee Bow Hunters Club. You can hear them shooting in the background back here. We're going to do some testing today. We are going to really give the SwingFire the ultimate test that is going to prove to you guys why this will be the very best penetrating broadhead ever built. See, the broadhead works like this. As this enters, these fold down. I gotta be careful because this is kind of sharp. These fold down, cutting 2 inches right there. But as they impact ribs, they do that. So they transfer. They're independent blades that actually allow for the least resistance. It doesn't take the path of least resistance. It's not going to change angles on it. But what it is going to do is it's going to reduce friction. It's going to reduce anything that keeps this penetration from pouring full blast. We are going to shoot it through. Reinhardt target here is cubed out for me. We've got some wooden dowels in there, and we're going to shoot it through there, impacting the wooden dowels, and rather than wasting its kinetic energy shattering those wooden dowels, it's going to squeeze down, pump through it, and then do a full blast explosion cut on the foam again as it travels through the substrate. Now, why doesn't ballistic gel, or why doesn't the penetration on a regular Reinhardt cube tell us all the answers? Those things are designed to use friction, and it uses friction to stop that arrow travel. But if you've ever noticed with ballistic gel, there's not very much difference between them. Why is that? Because it's friction around the arrow shaft. What we want is that exit hole. We want that broadhead to blow a hole coming out the other side. That way that diaphragm will decompress. It will lose all of its horsepower as far as keeping it alive, and it'll dispatch that animal quickly. The other thing the second hole does is it gives you a great blood trail. If you're up in a tree stand, you're shooting at a down angle, and you shoot at a deer, and you thump him on this front side lung, but it doesn't come out that other side, that has to fill all the way up before it starts leaking a blood trail. The best penetrating broadhead will cut a 2-inch hole going out the other side. So I'm going to show you the testing facility. We're going to shoot some arrows through here, and we're going to prove what I just talked to you about. All right, so what do we have here? I'll move my bow out of the way. We have a Gold Tip 300. I have the Quick Fletch Quick Spins of a Luminoc on the back, and of course I will have the 100 grain SwingFire on the front. This is your everyday hunting setup. It's not a super light shaft or super small shaft that's going to out penetrate anything. This is what I will hunt with. I'm shooting that out of my Kuma from Bear, and it is only 60 pounds. So it's not like I'm shooting 110 pounds or 82 pounds or anything crazy just to prove my point. I'm using an everyday system that we as bow hunters commonly use. Look at that. Look at that. Okay? So what happened when they impacted that? Well, if they deployed down and they can't move, they would waste all their kinetic energy braking that. Instead, they kicked and went off to the other side. See this? This is what independent blades do. So here's what happened with this broadhead and what it did. Okay? It deployed. Here, I'll do it this way. You see it. This hit, squeeze this down, this kicked this way, and that's that giant cut you see off to the right side there. Okay? This head can squeeze to deploy, can deploy, and then can go independently this way and that way. Right there, folks. You can see it. The SwingFire. 4 cutting surfaces, 2 independent blades that allow this thing to skip, ricochet, or compress to keep the inertia going, to keep the penetration maxed out, and still deliver lots and lots of cutting surface. Nothing is like this. This is way outside the box. Nothing will compare. SwingFire from NAP.